Hi everybody, it's Debbie from Stamp On It, and this is a jammy video. About the 10th try on this one, I'd say. Every time I got started, I was forgetting something. I didn't have one of the tools or one of the products I needed that I wanted to show you guys. This video is in kind of an answer to one of our customers emailed me and asked if we would do a video on our Moondust Glitter and using it with a double-sided adhesive and outline stickers. So that's where this idea of the video comes from, and I'm going to just quickly go through how to use our clear Moondust Glitter with double-sided adhesive and outline stickers. Now the Moondust comes in 3 colors: clear, of course, gold, and silver. Clear being the most popular because you can do the most things with it, and we're going to use it on the double-sided adhesive with this project. I'm using Tombow markers, and I'm going to be using a Dove blender. Just very quickly, I'm not going to go through a whole project, I'm just going to show you technique and product. When you take the double-sided adhesive sheets out of the package, they have 2 sides, carriers on both sides. It is a very thin sheet of adhesive inside of here. This can be die cut. It's a little heavier, so you'll want to use a little extra pressure on the die, but it can be die cut. Can be cut with a trimmer, scissors, that type of thing. So first of all, I would take my sheet, and it has a grid line on one side to help you with straight cutting if need be, so you can cut it with a scissors very easily and stay within your lines. Cut it to the size you want to work with. Take your finger and worry or rub over the edge of the cut edge, which now has a little bit of sticky to it because that adhesive is showing in there, and remove the carrier on one side or the other. It really doesn't matter which side. And I'm going to, using the Moondust, I'm going to try to keep this in the center of the work area here. I'm going to cover or coat one side of the double-sided adhesive with Moondust. And in this case, I am using a just a bowl. Actually, I think this is a Chinese takeout bowl from years back. And I'm going to, I put my Moondust in there. I use a coffee filter quite often. Coffee filters really work well with glitters because it keeps you from getting that static electricity effect that glitter will often do to you when you're working with it, and it sticks to everything that is plastic especially. So if you use a coffee filter in there, it will allow you to get rid of that static effect. And I'm just putting a little bit on here, and you don't need a lot. Less is more when you're working with glitter. I'm catching my extra into the bowl. All right, once I've done that, I'm gonna just tap that off lightly. Now I'm going to take and just lay down a scrap piece of cardstock or paper or whatever you want to work with, just to catch my extra glitter. And I'm going to burnish it or rub it. And what this does is it burnishes and seals that glitter to the surface. So I just burnish it all over. Once this burnishing is done, I can guarantee you this glitter is not coming off from our adhesive. Our adhesive is a very, very good quality adhesive sheet. I'm going to take, and just to remove the loose glitter, this anti-static brush made from goat's hair that we sell is fantastic. Of course, you don't get the fancy little gold marker on there. We put that on with our adhesive tape, which is made, by the way, from the same adhesive as our double-sided adhesive sheets. So it's a really, really good adhesive. And it does not let that glitter flake off. We can even work with it for years and that glitter will stay stuck on there. So just brush off your excess. Clean off any loose glitter. You can do that into a garbage, or you can catch it on a scrap paper if you want. Just depends on how frugal you want to be, I guess. I usually catch mine. All right, so once we've done that, we are ready to place our sticker on here. I'm going to use one of my favorites, and it is the long-stemmed rose. And I'm just using a black outline. I really love working with the black, even though we have other colors available for this technique when you're working with black. I guess maybe it's partly because I don't have to think about it either. What is going to look good. And place it, I put it onto the pokey tool. In this case, I'm using our new yellow handled pokey tool. Place it onto your sticker or your background Moondust glitter, wherever you want it, and burnish it on. Now I've got one piece up here that stayed in the sticker. And if you ever have that, put your sticker down first and then go back in with your pokey tool and get those little pieces out of there. We call them chads. Get those little pieces out. Sometimes they're so small they're not going to really matter, and I will leave them in because, you know, it doesn't really matter sometimes if there's some extra pieces in. So once you've removed those pieces that you want to take out, make sure it's burnished down well. If you think you have loose glitter on there, tap it off. Now you can come in with your coloring tools, and just depending on what you're going to use, you have options at this point. I can color directly to my Moondust glitter, or what I often like to do, and you will see that in some of our videos, is I will use a carrier, not the carrier. Well, the carrier would work too because it's non-porous, but I use actually a piece of our glitter film, scrap piece, and I use it as my palette. So my color is on my palette. Now I'm going to pick it up with my blender pen, and I'm just going to begin coloring directly to the Moondust surface. And by using my blender pen, I have an incredible amount of control on that color. And the Moondust glitter creates that really unique surface that I can put my color down directly where I want it. And then I can remove extra color, and then I can come in and I can pull that color out to blend into lighter areas. Okay. Less is more. You can always add more. You can't take it away. And in this case, I'm just going to try and show you, I'm going to go direct to this area and show you how nicely this Moondust allows me to pull that color with a blender pen out. I can actually, with this particular color, some colors are really dark, so you don't want to do this. But I can actually go directly to my Moondust and I can pull that color out. If I get too much color, clean it off, pull your blender pen backwards, roll it as you pull it, okay, till it's clear, because that keeps your tip nice and pointed. And then you can go back in and move more color. Like that. It's very easy to color on the glitter once you've applied it to our double-sided adhesive. It's just amazing how easily that color will move. So once you have your whole piece colored, I'm not going to go do all that with this particular project. We do have project videos where we go through an entire project and show you. This one I just mainly want to show you how to work with the Moondust glitter and adding color with an outline sticker. Now once I've got everything colored, I can come back in if I like, and I can frame it to add it to my layer, or I can use as is, trim it down to the size I want to work with, add more stickers to embellish on here. Just depends on the look that you want to achieve, okay? But that is just very, very quickly and very easily done, is working with markers, and I am working with the Tombos, as I said. You don't have to use water-based. You can also use alcohol-based on the Moondust. It really works out nice. And I'm working with our double-sided adhesive sheets. Comes 5 in a pack. Okay. And I'm just going to go through and show you a few samples here that are done with the Moondust. And I'll just hold them up. Hopefully you can see under the camera. This is one with our bees and flowers sticker. Okay. And this is one of our large dragonflies. This is the birds, lovebirds. Very beautifully done. Nice blending technique on this one. I believe my daughter Talia made this card. She is the queen of blending. If you want to ever watch someone that can really blend colors beautifully, you need to watch Talia. She has a real talent for that. Makes her very nervous to make videos, so I haven't got her doing that yet, but one of these days I will talk her into doing a video on blending color. She has a great eye for color also. Here's another one. And this one is actually done. This is actually done by Sharon Fries, who works for us and creates some of our samples and teaches some of our classes and whatnot. This is done on the glitter Moondust that is the dull finish. We have two different finishes, and you'll see that on our website. There's a crystal clear, and then there's the dull finish. This is just some of our snowflake stickers put onto the Moondust and added just a tiny bit of color. So just very, very effective that way. Here's using the Moondust with adding no color at all. This is our baby clothesline sticker. Comes in baby blue and baby pink, and just applied it to the Moondust, and we didn't even add any color on that. So it just looks very nice that way too. And I believe my daughter, she didn't sign this, but I believe my daughter Talia also designed this card. So that is Moondust Crystal Clear MicroFine Glitter. You'll find it on our website along with our other products at www.stamponit.net. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.